Spine buster!
He takes a shot and it's in! Shaftesbury have brought it back!
Don't give a wrestler such up, Steve.
There's the captain.
The Pro Smasher!
And here comes Rob.
I will fire you if you put your hands on me again.
How difficult it would be to be the world's greatest corner's uncle. And that never ends well. It's a massive, massive game.
Foodie fest.
And now on BTR Plus, the Back to Reality show.
Welcome back to reality, everybody. The voice Carl Andrews here.
Excuse me. Hey, Carl. I need some news to tell you. It's pretty important, man.
News?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what is the news?
Well, the big wigs, you know.
Up there.
Up there, yeah.
Yeah, up there.
They've told me to tell you that, got some help coming. Got a lot of work going on here.
Help?
Yeah.
What, more of like you guys?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't be scared, man. It's exciting.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. See you around. Anyway, see you in a bit. Ta-ra.
Okay. Let's start again from the top. Let's rewind this and let's start again from the top. Welcome back to reality, everybody.
Wait. Yes, I'm back here now. I'm here. So let's rewind from the top. Oh yeah! Welcome back to reality, everybody! I am the Bird, and this is my co-host, the voice, Carl Andrews. Now we have some of these.
Bravo, and Toby Holmes puts it away.
Need to a few more goals this season.
And we have some of these.
The side of the apron. Oh, huge DDT.
And we have some of these. What's the matter with you, man? You look miserable as sin.
Well, did you not see what happened earlier? Monty was here earlier, and he told me that me and you need some help around here. Yes, that's right. Help? Do you know anything about this help?
No. I will have a word with him later. Anyway, let's talk about some Smash. So we had the main event that was uploaded on their YouTube channel. Yeah, it was a great match. Hatred and Bronco Breaker.
Yeah, that's right.
Did you watch it?
What do you mean, did I watch it? I was there!
Oh yeah, of course.
Let's have a look at some of the highlights from this match.
My God, Gary, honestly. Anyway, wise thing to do. Here we go.
Wow. Look at H-Hood still holding them hands and those fingers.
A top rope. Oh, Brendan White with a huge scoop slam. Down. Went for the...
Oh, another one.
Went for a lead flop. Unbelievable.
Oh, my God.
There's a net breaker. Get a hat. H-Hood.
Oh, wow.
And that's going to... Oh! Gary, you're not back in October.
Agreed. There's no point in me being here. Literally.
And it's just repeated chops now.
Oh, my God.
And H-Hood, there he is. He's hit the deck.
Completely agree.
Hood, don't let it happen.
Ow.
It's a thing of beauty.
And a boot by reversed by Hood. Back into the suplex. Oh, wow. Yeah, huge backdrop.
Oh, wait there.
Oh,
Yes.
You're an are you there?
Very nice.
Oh, a senton of his own.
There you go. Right to the kidneys.
Oh my God! What? Oh, surely not. Oh my God! Moonsault by Brendan White. That's got to be in there. Luke 2. Oh wow! Looking for that black hole. Oh my God! H-Hood.
A right to the face there.
The right to the eye.
What? There you go. Get the referee out of the way.
Moving the referee out of the way. Wait a minute. It just clocked him with it.
I didn't see anything.
Pro Wrestling Championship, and you're all for this.
I am all for it. It's the greatest pattern I've ever seen. Education is never over, Carl.
Oh, and he's just hitting
There
again
you
with the
go.
championship.
What's this?
Hang on a minute. That's it. That's
What?
Alexander Gray.
What's he doing?
Alexander Gray in a spin! He just spin him out to the other side of the ring!
You know what? Alexander, that sounds like a fantastic idea.
Oh, I love it!
October 25th, you are going to defend your championship against Alexander Gray.
Yo, now that is a booking! Now that is a decision by John Joe that I can get behind! What? Yes, that's right. So there you have it. And that's how we were going to get this match of Alexander Gray taking on H-Hood for the Smash Pro Wrestling Championship at Nightmare on Queen Street.
Oh yeah, Alexander Gray! Way! I can't wait for that one.
Yeah,
It's gonna be great.
yeah, you're a big fan of Alexander Gray, aren't you?
Oh yeah. He's the man. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. But unfortunately, you're not such a big fan of this guy because the Ghoul had some words to say. Did you see that?
No, not listening to that. I'm out of here. See you later.
Well, anyway, this is what the Ghoul had to say.
The earth is cold tonight, eager to the other shall fall into shadow. Hatred and Alexander Gray, a champion's reign, for its ruin carved in blood. Heath and Vane, for their war too vile for rules, their hatred destined for dirt. Country bids open challenge, and finally the tornado tag match. And so the ghoul prepares, shovel by shovel, whisper by whisper, for October 25th shall not be a night of triumph, but of burial. Welcome, my friends, to Queen Street's nightmare, where every cheer may become a final scream.
Man, that guy's chilling, man. Like, really is. Anyway, also, Smash Pro Wrestling, we had some words from Alex Vane.
Heath, here we go again. You claim that you've brought me down to your level, that you've got in my head, and you know what, for the first time, I think you might be right, because you've taken two very important moments away from me in Smash Pro Wrestling. You've taken a moment of victory and a moment for me to climb up the card to be the main event. And you say you're in my head, that I'm on your level, and realistically, that should terrify you. You've now given me nothing to lose, and that should terrify you. And you've awoken something in me that I don't think I can control anymore, and that should terrify you. So on October 25th, on the Nightmare on Queen Street fight, you bring your chain, you bring your weapons, you bring everything you have, because this only ends when one of us isn't able to leave on our own 2 feet. There is a nightmare coming to Queen Street, and his name is Alex Vane.
So we are just over a week away from Nightmare on Queen Street, the 25th of October. We cannot wait. We have a very, very busy weekend that weekend. Yes, that is right. We have a very busy weekend. We will be at Smash on the 25th of October, and we will be at CSF on the 26th of October. Now, speaking of CSF, that's right, let's have a look at another match of Saturday Night Slam. So the fourth match on that card was JD Knight taking on Prince Phoenix. Now this match was a really fast-paced match. Now let's have a look at the highlights of this match. What a great match that was. And we have one more match to look over next week. That's right, of Saturday Night Slam and CSF. Now, CSF, like we said, they've got Fantastic Voyage that's coming up on the 26th of October, as well as Smash I've got Nightmare on Queen Street on the 25th of October. We are going to be a very, very busy crew. That's right, we will be a very, very busy crew. Oh, join us after the break where we catch up with everything else here at BTR Entertainment and Shaftesbury FC.
BV Dairy, delicious dairy from Dorset. Your first choice for quality, service and sustainability. Why not call on 01747 851 855 or check out our website at bvdairy.co.uk. BritLift. Innovation in lifting. Check out BritLift custom lifting equipment at www.britlift.com. Step into the ring like a champion with Kenway Customs, where your wrestling gear isn't just clothing, it's your armor. Crafted for the fighters who demand style and performance, Kenway Custom delivers custom wrestling attire that fits like a second skin and looks like $1,000,000. Whether you're throwing down in the ring or standing tall in the spotlight, our gear moves with you, breathes with you, and takes your game to the next level. Custom designs, premium materials, and durability, built to last through every slam, every suplex, and every victory. Ready to be legendary? Get your custom wrestling attire today, only at Kenway Customs. Gear up, stand out, and win big.
You were there when I was here, feeling like tears. You say you came, you don't have to pretend that you want me, cause you don't care. I don't need friends near you. If I tell you something, I can live without you.
Chatcom, two-way radio solutions for your business. Improve safety and security, instant secure communication, transform logistics, flexible and scalable, reliable communication anytime, anywhere. Check out chatcom.com for more information.
Look, Foz, they're on their way. You're just going to have to accept it. You know what the bigwigs are like. You got to accept it, man. You okay?
This is such a bad idea, man. A really bad idea. He's not gonna like this.
Just have faith, man. It'll be okay. Come on. Come on. It'll be all right.
We're gonna need a plan here, Monty.
Oh, no. It'll be fine.
Okay. Let's just carry on with what we're doing. I'll see you later.
All right, Foz. All right.
So we're back. We're back out for another walk. Yeah, that's right. We're back out again. Now, if you saw our last video, this is part 2 of that Wincoln Park Lake. Because when we got there last time, it was quite dark. We didn't really get the shots that we wanted. We just found where it was. We were also told to bugger off as well. But we're going to go back today. It is about 9:30 in the morning. So it's cold, damp, wet. But maybe we'll catch some decent shots of those ducks. So let's go! So this time we're going a different way. Because on the way back, on the way before, we took a proper road, which took us a lot longer. So on the way back, we found that public footpath, but it was so dark, I couldn't really see much of it. So we're going to try and go back that way to find the way back to the lake, see if we can get a better position, because I want to sit by those trees. That's right, these trees. Yeah, those new trees that have been planted, yeah, I want to sit there. So let's go. See, this is the problem around here. They want to be doing a bit better sign than that. Public footpath, you can barely see that.
The streets are very muddy now.
It's very muddy. So, the reason why I want to do this is because of little signs like that. You just don't know where these public footpaths are. They're not really signposted very well. So, my task is that I'm going to go around and find them all. As many as I can, the ones that you don't know about. That take you to places like these lakes. Because people need to see these, man. They're beautiful, beautiful places. Now let's continue. God, man, we came back this way in the dark last time. It's crazy to think that we came back this way in the dark. So I'm exactly where I wanted to be. So I found the footpath that we were looking at, that was going to take us here. Very, very boggy out there. Now, I believe we came back through that way. We came through there last time because we were on the other side. This time, we're going to go that way. Because as you can see, it's over there. So we have found where we want to be.
The sun's coming out.
Sun's coming out, it's turning into a beautiful morning, so we're going to go and pitch ourselves a nice pitch here and get some amazing shots with the drone and the camera. So we got what we came for. Some amazing shots. So just a drone up, beautiful. Got the JVC out, zoomed in on some ducks. Really cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back up. We're going to go a different way. There's another, the path continues on. So we're going to take that path continuing on. So let's go.
All right, I'm Martin Wiggs. Let's have a look at this topic's cool and uncool wool.
Marmite, first sold in 1902, born from leftover brewer's yeast, turning waste into one of the most iconic spreads in the world. The cool part? It's crammed with vitamins. It's a symbol of British culture, and for those who love it, nothing beats that rich, salty kick in a hot, buttered toast. It's bold, just different, and it doesn't apologise for it. The uncool part? Well, a lot of people absolutely hate it. They'll tell you it tastes like tar, smells like burnt beer, and ruins anything it touches if you spread too much. It's one of the most diversive foods ever made. Love it or hate it, Marmite owns its reputation. Me, personally, I love it. More for me. Cool or uncool, you decide.
I can't determine that Marmite is cool. Yeah, that's right, yeah. I quite like it myself. And this was quite a close result. It was almost even. You know what they say, love it or hate it, eh? So the next one's going to be a special one. And it's going to be a versus. And we've got the PlayStation controller versus the Xbox controller. So get voting, and I'll see you again next time. This is Monty Wiggs. Ta-ra!
So this past Saturday, Shaftesbury FC hosted Didcot Town in the Southern League, Division 1 South.
Oh yeah, you said that, my brother. It was an exciting rough and tumble game.
Oh yeah, it really was. This match was sponsored by Castle CBC. And just a few minutes into the first half, Cam Beard, one of your favourites by the way.
Captain Cam Beard, yeah.
Yes, he took a bit of a knock.
Oh dear.
Goal kick right up the line. Cam Beard's gone down. And a yellow card has been given to Owen James. And Cam Beard, he's been split open.
Yes, that's right. He got a bit of a split right here on the on the side of his head.
That looked nasty, man.
Yeah, he did.
I hope
But
he's okay.
But he came back on.
Beard, he's bandaged up and he's back on. Just like the warrior he is.
That man's a trooper.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. Well, anyway, as time went on in that first half, we got a goal.
On the left side here, Jim Ward. He's gone down, but it's play on. Toby Holmes takes a shot and it's in! It's in the bottom right corner and Toby Holmes puts it away. The referee played it on. Jim Ward is down still.
That's right. Toby Holmes manages to put one away, and we go into half time. It's Shaftesbury 1, Didcot Town 0. So a little bit on into the second half, Didcot Town managed to bring one back.
Didcot now. And push forward. He's gone down. Referee's called for a free kick. He's taking a quick one. He's put it outside. He's put through, and it's in! Owen James manages to tuck it away after a quick free kick. And it's now 1-1.
Yeah, that's right. Owen James manages to put one away, and it makes it Shaftesbury 1, Didcot Town 1.
God damn it, man.
But Fuzz,
Yeah.
this absolute scorcher went in.
And now, here's the captain now at the back. Looking for some space, and he has found it. It's Santos. Out to the side now to Toby Holmes. Yeah. Toby Holmes trying to find somebody there, and he has. It's Monday, takes the shot, and it's in! Oh my Lord! Brandon Monday, what a goal that was! Incredible stuff, assisted by Toby Holmes.
That's right. Top bins, top right corner. Brandon Monday puts it away.
Brandon Monday.
No, Monday.
Brandon Monday.
Yeah, not Monday as in the day, like Monday. Do you know what? It doesn't matter. Anyway, he puts an absolute scorcher away. Could be a very good contender. Goal of the month, I think.
Oh, yes, you say that, yeah.
That's right. But as we were getting towards the end of the game, Didcot Town's bench and coaching staff ended up getting a red card.
He's gone out of play, and there were some things said there from the dugout. The refs moved over to the dugout now. Having a word with the coaching staff. Probably for the claim for the penalty just a second ago. What's the oh, it's a red! It's a red card. He's been sent off.
Yes, that's right. But it didn't matter anyway, because that was the end of the game, and it did end Shaftesbury 2, Didcot Town 1.
And we have the player of the match, which is Brandon Monday.
Now,
Is that better? Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, moving on. So this past Tuesday, Shaftesbury travelled all the way down to Bristol Manor Farm.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's right. For another game in the Southern League Division 1 South. Now, unfortunately, we couldn't be there. So we had an idea.
Alright, me old mucker, it's Sucker Steve here. Now, I've been stuck here in Bristol for the last goddamn 4 days. And when I got here on Tuesday, some fans started to come up to me and started asking me questions. And I was there like, are you having a bubble, mate? I ain't got time for this. I got a game to cover. Anyway, it was Shaftesbury 3, Bristol Manor Farm 0. Toby Holmes scored in 45 minutes. Cam Beard scored in 54 minutes. And Tom Unit scored in the 65th minute. Now I will see you next week, and I will hear business clean. Now I will see you then. This is Sucker Steve. Out.
Hang on a minute. What happened to my idea? Who is Soccer Steve?
Goddamn. Anyway, let's swiftly move on. And are we closing the show now?
No, we're not closing the show now. I caught up with Jim yesterday just to talk about their next game that's coming up this Saturday against Bishop Cleves.
Okay.
So that's what, 6 points now in a few days. That puts you now 6th in the league. How confident do you feel right now, where you're sitting now, this stage of the league?
It's good. Do you know what I mean? We're up there. We're chasing the pack. We've got a couple of games in hand on a few teams in that top 5. So we are confident. The confidence in the group strong. But we're just trying to stay grounded. Do you know what I mean? We're just trying to do what we do and take each game as it comes and do our analysis on each team as it comes up. And going into Saturday's another difficult game. I mean, it's disappointing for us because we're getting the wins, but our 2 defeats have come from what is effectively 2 top 4 sides. I still think we could have got more out of the Malvern game, and I still think we could have got more out of the Exmouth game, but we've got to step up to the plate Saturday and show that we can compete with that top 5. So,
Well, good luck Saturday.
Thank you. Let's hope we can bring another 3 points home.
Let's have another 3 points. Yeah, let's have 9 points in a week, shall we?
Yeah, absolutely. So, no, Bishop's Cleeve will be tough at home. Obviously, the 3G, so I don't really see that as being their advantage. But we'll go there, give it our all, and hopefully prove that we can do something with the top sides.
Wonderful.
Good.
Cheers,
thanks,
Ian.
mate. Cheers, buddy.
So there you have it. That's all we have time for you. Now that's all we have time for you because, yes, I have had enough of today's show. But I am going to leave you with something, Fuzz.
What?
Yes, how do you feel about Country Big?
Oh, well, Country Big. Big guy. Lots of moves.
Yes.
Very dangerous.
Yes, well, of course he's got lots of moves. But you have pointed out one thing there, he is very, very dangerous. Now, I caught up with Country Big. Now, I say I caught up with him. This was back in 2017. I sat down with him with a Q5. We'll see you next time. Good night.
Good night!
Welcome everybody to another edition of the Q5 with none other than my special guest. It's Josh Knott.
How you doing?
How are you doing, my friend?
I'm very
good, thanks.
yeah.
Awesome. So, Josh, this is your Q5. Question 1, where did it all begin for you as a pro wrestler?
All began for me watching, was back in 95, 96. I was watching the WF. I never really watched WCW. I didn't really know it existed till it was over.
Oh,
so
really?
yeah, never knew it was actually a thing until it closed. So because I started, my first memory of watching wrestling is around 2002. But in terms of actually getting in the ring, originally back in 2009, I was planning. I still do. I live in Exeter. I was planning to get my parents to drive me to Portsmouth to the FWA Academy because that's still around at the time.
Yeah, I'm familiar with
But I opened the local paper one day and there was a news story about a guy called Joel Redman who started opening a training school in Exeter, and I just thought, like,
a well-known man, isn't he, in the UK?
Yeah, and obviously his partner, the UK Dominator, both started the school.
Yep.
He's obviously known around the UK as well, and I just thought it was, if that wasn't a sign that I was supposed to start training, like, because number one, I never look at the local paper. I just decided to open it that one day, and then I just saw that story, and so I was like, Mum, Dad, I want to go here. So April 2009, went to my first training session with, I think Joel was actually with Pro Wrestling Noah at the time. So started training with UK Dominator and at the DWA training school, and so yeah, that's where it all started.
And the rest is history. Yeah. So who inspired you to be the pro wrestler that you are today?
Who inspired me? I think the era I grew up in, everyone, like, as a fan, I was always, like, my favourites were always The Undertaker and Steve Austin and The Rock, you know, the classic answers that people say. But as I started actually training, I seem to appreciate more the actual style of wrestling more than the characters and the storylines.
Yeah.
And so I started watching people like Nigel McGuinness and Bryan Danielson and people like that who were having these amazing matches in Ring of Honor, and which I was actually lucky enough to go and watch a couple of them in Europe. Yeah, so I would say, Danielson and McGuinness. In terms of characters, I'd probably say like The Undertaker, just because for a man to get into that persona so much and still is to this day.
It's quite an entrance, isn't it? It is quite an entrance. So, what do you think your future plans are for you? Going forward to where you are now, where would you like to end up, or where would you like to go?
Obviously, the time of this recording, still, I'd like to say quite young, 23. So when I first started training, I said, "Oh, I better get to the WWE, or else this whole career is going to be a complete failure." But now you start seeing people like Marty Scurll and Kenny Omega and people like that are making it outside of WWE. But if I made it to WWE, that would be amazing, because it would be like I would make it to the thing that got me into wrestling to start with. But see companies like Ring of Honor and New Japan, and people bash it, but Impact Wrestling still, it's
still a place. It's a place to go, isn't it? It's still a mainstream company on TV.
It's giving people an option of what to watch.
Exactly.
Like that's why when WCW closed, that's why the ratings didn't go up to WWE, because people wanted an alternative to WWE.
Exactly.
So as long as there's alternatives, then the business is just going to keep growing, hopefully. So there's a lot of options out there for me.
There's thousands of options to go out there, really. Like you said, with Marty Scurll, Kenny Omega, even like Will Ospreay now, and guys like that. They're making a huge name for themselves. Who really needs to be in the WWE to make a name for themselves at the end of the day?
Yeah, even not even out. I didn't even mention this country. Like the way this country's going at the minute, like
it's on fire.
Yeah, you won't even need. In 10 years' time, you might not even need to get to WWE to be successful and be full time. So
we got thousands of companies here in the UK, and a lot of them are upcoming, and a lot of them are doing really well for themselves, being on like things like Fight TV and stuff like that. So there's
like
a lot
Big
of
League
places
Wrestling
to
and
be.
UPW, which I'm completely impartial for at the minute.
Oh yes. So what about? This is my favourite question. Fourth question. I get a lot of people stunned on this one. What is your dream match? Anywhere, anybody, for anyone?
At the minute, this is probably, I don't know how many other people have answered this, but in terms of like, I'll answer it in two sections, like WWE and then the rest. I'd say for the rest, either for some reason Jay Lethal.
Okay,
that's an option for me, because I saw him wrestle one of my friends, Dick Riley, a couple of years ago, and just the way he works in the ring is just amazing. Like, you can be athletic and have that character in the ring. In terms of WWE, are we talking current or of all time?
Oh no, whoever you. Well, it's a dream. So you could have been anywhere. They could be passed on. Okay. Just what you would have loved to have done.
Hulk Hogan, because if you worked with Hulk Hogan back in the 80s, you made the most money. So.
Do you know what? That's a first. That is for someone to say Hulk Hogan as well.
In terms of money making, if you were put with Hogan back in the 80s, then you were
top money maker.
Yeah.
Where?
WrestleMania? Might as well be in the Silverdome,
Yeah, why not?
I'll replace Andre. It doesn't matter. You can slam me with the same weight. So.
Yeah. So in your career so far, what do you think is a highlight for you so far?
Probably the fact of like me getting in the ring with people that I watched on TV as I was growing up, like facing like Scotty 2 Hotty and Grandmaster Sexy, Too Cool, and then facing Carlito most recently. Just people you were watching, you didn't even think for a second that you'd be getting in the ring with them. So also in this country, like people like top names like Grado and Bubblegum and people like that I've wrestled so far. Hopefully it's just the beginning. So I don't know where my future's going at the minute. So
could go anywhere.
Yeah.
You never know.
Never know.
You never know in pro wrestling at all. Well, Josh, thank you very much for coming on my Q5. It's been a pleasure.
Problem. Thank you.
This has been the Q5. I've been your host, Carl Andrews. This has been Josh Knott, and I will see you next time.
The German suplex!
Yeah!
over again.
Man, monster, locked as one.
The later Thomas takes a shot and it's in.
Welcome back to reality, everybody.